It is that of truth, which also claims a right to be heard by the state. Thus, Clement's letter addresses numerous themes of perennial timeliness. It is all the more meaningful since it represents, from the first century, the concern of the Church of Rome, which presides in charity over all the other churches. In this same spirit, let us make our own the invocations of the Great Prayer, in which the Bishop of Rome makes himself the voice of the entire world. Yes, O Lord, make your face to shine upon us for good in peace, that we may be shielded by your mighty hand. Through the high priest and guardian of our souls, Jesus Christ, through whom be glory and majesty to you, both now and from generation to generation, forevermore. Number 2, St. Ignatius of Antioch, Wednesday, March 14th, 2007, St. Peter's Square. Dear brothers and sisters, as we already did last Wednesday, we are speaking about the figures of the early church. Last week we spoke of Pope Clement I, the third successor of St. Peter. Today we will be speaking of St. Ignatius, who was the third Bishop of Antioch from 70 to 107, the date of his martyrdom. At that time, Rome, Alexandria, and Antioch were the three great metropolises of the Roman Empire. The Council of Nicaea mentioned three primacies. Rome, but also Alexandria and Antioch, participated in a certain sense in a primacy. St. Ignatius was a bishop of Antioch, which today is located in Turkey. Here in Antioch, as we know from the Acts of the Apostles, a flourishing Christian community developed. Its first bishop was the Apostle Peter, or so tradition claims, and it was there that the disciples were for the first time called Christians. Acts 11, verse 26. Eusebius of Caesarea, a 4th century historian, dedicated an entire chapter of his church history to the life and literary works of Ignatius. Eusebius writes, "The report says that he, Ignatius, was sent from Syria to Rome and became food for wild beasts on account of his testimony to Christ.